where you push the other person's sword down and stab them in the face. Now, he had a bunch of different things you could do to stop this. One of which was, if he comes in, you can grab your sword by the blade, flip it over, and stab him in the face. One of the others was, you put your sword over, throw it away, and tackle him.
Which would hurt, considering my size.
Yes. And he had another one, which is very strange, and this is going to be a problem for John. We didn't rehearse it this morning, where you get control, you come over and you slap him in the face. I'm not exactly sure of the purpose of that one.
Probably to humiliate them.
I'm sure it will humiliate them. All right, so that's somebody. Now we're going to switch to smaller weapons and switch to daggers. Medieval daggers were very, very nasty. They were very pointy, they were very sharp. They were intended as an anti-armor weapon. You would put it in a nice dent, like what I formed before, and hammer the round edge. Or use it like a lobster pick, where you go in at a joint and flip them open. What you did not want to do is kill them, because anyone who could afford armor was terribly rich. So what you wanted to do is knock him down in the mud, sit on him, put this over his visor and say, "You're my prisoner." And they would usually say,
Yep, whatever you say. Whatever you
you'd
say.
take them back to your castle, send a ransom note to their family saying, "I have Sir Devon, send me all the money you have and I will let him go." This actually happened to the King of England, King Richard. He was coming home from the Crusades. Some German noble came riding out of his castle, captured him, threw him in the dungeon, wrote a letter back to England saying, "Give me all the money in England and I will let your king go." His brother tried to raise the money. Some guy named Robin got in his way. And I don't know. The history is kind of murky at that point. The king got out on his own. Anyhow, dagger fighting. You doing the German or Italian first?
Doing that
German.
German first, with the rounded version, which isn't as nasty as this. Put that away.
It's not as dangerous.
First demonstration will show how you can actually defeat an opponent without your weapon.
You know the saying when pigs fly.
As he pulls forward, I pull offline, reach around, pin his arms, he can't draw his dagger, and throw him to the ground. I have now annoyed him. Okay, again, I pin his arm down with my dagger, then reach it the other way back. I try to smack him in the face. Blocks it. I try to smack him in the face. Blocks it. It's actually supposed to be done at the point.
So I die. I'd rather have my face.
They're very cute.
No, one thing.
There's a Glock and a Royal.
Notice when he brings his dagger down, I'm catching him in this position. He can't pull out of this easily. If I do it this way, gone.
Bravo.
Yes.
Again,
There is a counter, remember?
all the counters.
Whoa.
So as she tries to do the same thing, I just grab the bottom of her elbow, flip it right over, and then I have her any place in the back that I want her.
All right. All right, do Italian. Do it real quick, because we're running out of time. No, it's fun. Do it. Let's do the first one.
Just the first one. First one's kind of painful.
Sorry. So, the idea here is using his own body mechanics against him, getting a hold of his wrist, pulling, and disarming. More, but I'm doing signals.
All right, the last weapon we're going to demo for you this morning is the medieval lawnmower. And in 1550, someone wrote a book on how to fight with the sickle. Honestly, I think they lost a bet. But nonetheless, they wrote the book. We had the book translated by an out-of-work Latin teacher in just north of Springfield. So this is another one that has a Massachusetts connection. As a matter of fact, we are the only people in North America currently doing this, because we are the only people who paid an out-of-work Latin teacher to translate it. So, as was true with the dagger, the smaller a weapon is, the more grabbing there is. Sickle's a very small weapon, so there's a lot of grabbing. And go easy on us. My wife and I didn't practice this morning. Ow! The manual says she swings at me and I block. I swing at her and she blocks, and then it says she skins my arm. It says nothing of blocking. It says hit her in the head. So in Munich in 1550, there might have been a lot of people without much skin on their left arm. Alright, this one says she reaches and goes to cut off my wrist.
Yay.
Fortunately, it says block and hit her in the face.
I get to block too.
When she blocks, it says she, quote, cuts to my loins. Fortunately, it says block and hit her in the head. So maybe you don't have any skin on your arm, but you can still walk. Yes, we ruined 3 pairs of pants getting that one right. The last one is the most painful to me. Oof. It says she swings at me and I block, and before I can do anything else, she slams me in the chest as hard as she can. I'm a foot taller than my wife and considerably heavier, but still her whacking me right over the sternum makes me think about doing something else for the rest of the afternoon. So that's where we'll end the show today. Thank you very much.